This is the question asked in today's skillrack daily challenge. So we are given n integers and a string as input, and for this input this is our expected output. So let us see how we are getting this. So first the given string is a, b, c, d, e, and the first integer out of the n integers is 2. So we have to take the first two characters of the string and increment the values of it by 1. So the first two characters of the string are a and b. So we have to increment their values by 1. So a when incremented by 1 it becomes b, and b when incremented by 1 it becomes c. So now this is how our string would be. And now the second integer out of n integer is 1. So we have to consider only the first character. So the first character is b, and we have to increment it by 1. So it becomes c. And now the third integer is 3. So we have to take the first 3 characters of the string. So the first 3 characters are c, c, c. So we have to increment all these characters by 1. So it becomes d, 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 because c plus 1 is d. And now the last integer is 5. So we have to take the first 5 characters of the string, and the string totally contains only 5 characters. So all the characters in the string must be incremented by 1. So the first 4 characters are d. So all the first 4 characters becomes e, because they are incremented by 1. And the last character is already e. So when incremented by 1 it becomes f. So now all the n integers are completed, and this is how our string looks now. So this is our output also. Now let us see our sample input 2. So here we are given 3 integers as input and the string zebra. So let us find the output for this. So the first integer is 2. So we have to take the first 2 characters of the string zebra, and the first character is z. So z cannot be incremented because it is the last term in the alphabet series. So whenever the character is z, we have to be cyclic. So the next character for z should be considered as a. So the z will be updated to a and e will be updated to f. And now the next integer is 1. So we have to take the first character of this string. So the first character is a, and when it is updated by 1 it becomes b. And the next integer is 3. So we have to take the first 3 characters of the string. So b, f, b, all the characters must be updated by 1. So the first character b becomes c, and then f becomes g, and then b becomes c. So there are no more integers, and this is our updated string. So this is our output also. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating an integer n, and in the next line I am accepting the value of integer n, and then I am creating an integer array named arr of size n, and then I am creating a character array named s of size 1001 characters. And then using a for loop I am accepting the n integers as input, and after accepting the n integers I am accepting the string as input and storing the string into the character array s. So now we have to update the characters in the string. So to do that we have to iterate through the integer array. So again I am creating a for loop that iterates from 0 to n, and in every iteration I am storing the value of the integer that is present in the current iteration of the array into a new integer named x. So now we should update the first x characters of the string s. So again I am creating a loop that iterates from 0 to x, and in every iteration we should update the characters. So before updating we should check whether the character is equal to z or not. If the character is equal to z, then it should be replaced with a, because we must form a cyclic pattern, or else we can increment the character just by 1. So in every iteration of this j loop I am checking whether the character is equal to z or not. So if the character is equal to z, then I am updating the character to lowercase a. Else if the character is equal to uppercase z, I am updating the character to uppercase a. else I am going to increment the character by 1. So for all the characters other than Z, this condition will be applied. So we will increment the character by 1. Only when it is Z, we will be updating the character to A. So after the execution of both the loops, we have our updated string in the character array S itself. So finally after the loop, I am printing the character array S in a string format. So now let us check our program with sample test cases. So I have given the sample input 1 and our expected output is here. So we also get the same output. And now I have given the sample input 2 and this is our expected output. So we also get the same as our output. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.